Greetings, fellow men. Servus Männer. It's Red Pill Germany again. And today I want to talk about mountain climbing and hiking in the Alps, so in southern Germany or Austria. Now I try to do that at least once a year, and since I'm back in Germany, I made a habit out of going at least once a year with my brother and my old man. Both of them are basically MGTOW, even though they don't really know what the label means, but they are. And yeah, it's really cool to get together with them once in summer or late summer and climb a mountain, do a little hiking. And my dad, since he doesn't have a nagging wife at home and he can do whatever the hell he wants, he's keeping really fit, you know. He's watching his nutrition, doing a little workout, lots of hiking, lots of jogging still at his age. And I was really impressed how fit he was and how well he made it up this mountain. So the main regions where I go climbing and hiking in Germany is from east to west. It's the Berchtesgadener Land, near Salzburg, and then the area near Garmisch-Partenkirchen, near the Zugspitze, and then the Allgäu, of course, which is has a part in Germany and a part in Austria. All those regions are really nice, and there are lots of mountains that you can climb. There are some ropeways or cable cars for the elderly or maybe people with children or foreigners. And then there are also, of course, kind of technical mountains and long trails that you can hike for up to a week, I guess. So there are lots of cottages and accommodations up there where you can book in advance or just, well, they will not send you away. So if you have a sleeping bag or something, you can always sleep on the kitchen floor or something. That is pretty nice actually, and longer tours are actually really fun when you can plan to go from hut to hut or cottage to cottage and plan a longer tour up there. Yeah. So, but this, you have to take some vacation time then, and you need good weather, or it becomes really depressing and wet. But that might also be a little adventure then. So I've been doing that for 15 years now. Yeah, every year something new. Sometimes I go with my old friends from school, or with some new friends, or now with my family also. And there was a little observation that I made over the years. I mean, you know maybe that we have lots of foreigners in Germany, lots of Turks, lots of Arabs, lots of Africans, and over the years I realized, I mean, even though there are maybe 20% of the people in Germany are foreigners, I've never seen a non-European foreigner over the altitude of 1,000 meters. Seriously, there are no non-Europeans over 1,000 meters. And I know that maybe people in India or maybe some Africans near Kilimanjaro or something, or people in Peru, for example, must be excellent mountain climbers. I get that. I'm just saying that the foreigners who live in Germany, they avoid these areas. They stay in the cities. They stay actually in the inner cities. They even avoid the countryside. It goes that far. It's like they have an allergy to green or to trees or to rural landscape or something. It's pretty pathetic actually. You come to this really beautiful country and you just stay in your ghetto inner city pile of garbage community. It's really crazy. So what I see really, there are no non-European foreigners over the altitude of 1,000 meters. They avoid it. I mean, you go up there, bam, everyone is white. Crazy. There is one exception, and that exception is when there is like something like a ropeway or a cable car, and it's a really famous mountain, then all of a sudden you see a lot of foreigners, some Asian exchange students, some business person who's traveling here or something, who gets invited by the colleagues. But if there is no ropeway up there, if there is no cable car or something like that, and if you really have to hike up there, there's no way you see non-white people there. It's just something I noticed hiking in this area of Europe over 1.5 decades now. It's really crazy. And I had this one fun experience, you know. So I was climbing the Zugspitze, you know, and we went over a glacier, the Hölltalferne. So we had these crampons on our backpacks and all the ropes and all that stuff, you know. And there was ice rain outside. There was almost no view, and we were shivering and we were exhausted. And we made it to the to the station, to the summit station of the Zugspitze. And this is also some kind of a cable car thing or ropeway or something goes up there, right? And then we enter this cottage, or well, this it's like a fancy restaurant or a platform or something. And there is a restaurant in there, and we just wanted to have a hot soup and a beer and some schnapps, right? And then we go in there like steaming and then sweaty and really exhausted and with our heavy boots. And what do we see? A bunch of foreigners in suits, and their women wear high heels and some kind of cocktail dress, and they were eating some fancy schmancy food. That was really a crazy feeling, you know. And then I thought, yeah, okay. I mean, we were hiking for 2 days out in the wild, so to speak, quote unquote. So rock, ice, glacier, you know, ice rain, and then you come in there and you see women in high heels and cocktail dresses, and then I thought, oh yeah, uh, there is a ropeway. That explains it, you know. It's kind of a tourist attraction to go up there, right? They just take the ropeway, take a couple of pictures, drink some beer, and go down again, right? Um, yeah, that was like stepping into another world all of a sudden, you know. And if you look at nations who are really passionate about climbing, and I know that other people are that too, but to mind come the Japanese, the Russians, the Europeans, and the Americans, kind of, right? Maybe that has something to do with the way that we're wired. My professor once asked me, why do you have to go on the mountain? And I said, well, I don't know, because the view is good. And he said, no, because the mountain is there. So I don't know, maybe that explains something. You know, we see a mountain and we just see, oh, it's hard to get up there. It's a challenge. So we want to defeat the mountain, kind of, you know. We want to take the challenge. That is probably the kind of people you will find up there when there is no ropeway leading up there, when there is no cable car, and when you actually have to go up 2,000 meters, face a little danger and some hard climbing. So if you don't know what to do next summer, call up one of your guy friends, one of your MGTOW friends, or just one of your old school buddies, and just climb a mountain together. It is a little effort to plan those trips and to actually go there, but afterwards and during that thing, of course, it's so worth it. Okay, catch you guys again later. Have a great day. Servus, Kameraden.